Welcome to another beautiful edition of the Spotlight on Voice of the People TV. I'm excited because it's a beautiful day, and then it has also been raining in some parts of the country in Lagos, Enugu, Ogun State. A lot of places have been experiencing rain, so do well to make sure you always have your umbrella and do well to make sure that you're not caught on fresh. Welcome to the Spotlight on Voice of the People TV. I am your host for today, and for always, Mom Masenachi Okavo. And yes, this is where we give you everything that has to do with entertainment, when it has to do with celebrity gossip, everything that has to do with entertainment. This is where we talk about it on the show, and we do this from 1 p.m. up until 2 p.m. every weekday. In case you're just joining us for the very first time and you're yet to become a part of the family, do well to join us on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on YouTube. We are at Voice of the People TV, and other social media handles like your X, Instagram, Facebook, and on TikTok. Do well to join us there at VOP TV Live. Also on Instagram, especially for those of you who love entertainment a lot, we're at VOP TV Plus. A lot has been happening in the entertainment industry, but then I'm going to be giving you all of the details when we come back. Stay tuned.
Everybody keep watching Voice of the People. All right? Love you all.
Hello, sweetie. What's going on? My name is Kiki. Keep watching VOB TV. Thanks.
Hey guys, what's going on? Olumide Oru, the Fresh Prince of Lagos here, and this is VOP TV, guys.
Hello, guys. I want you to please keep on watching VOP TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hafiz Oyetoro. Please keep watching VOP TV.
Shout out to VOP TV.
Very big shout out to the fans and lovers of VOP TV. My name is Tayo Faduro. I'm an actor that you are gonna live to love. Keep watching. Cheers.
Hi everyone, so shout out to VOP TV.
The red carpet. Awards.
Welcome back to the Spotlight on Voice of the People TV. Well, I told you that a lot has been trending on social media. Let us start with the fact that Davido has said in an interview that he's the most followed African artist because he is very authentic and open with fans. Speaking with Bet Talks, he revealed many Nigerian and African artists are afraid to show their real selves online. He also attributes his openness to his American upbringing, which taught him to stay real and relatable, unlike others who overthink their public image. Now, also do remember that Davido has been also in the news because of the fact that he posted pictures of himself and his daughter, one of his children, Imade, and he wrote the best day of my life, because you also remember that he has been more like dragging the custody of that child with the child's mother, and it felt like, oh, they were going to take the child away from him. It was a lot of back and forth, but now he has his daughter. They both get to see each other. He gets to hang out with her, and just a few weeks ago she celebrated her I think her 10th birthday. But then a lot of persons are like, just make sure you don't give birth to any other child outside of wedlock. We love you, Davido, but we don't want to keep seeing you, have children outside of wedlock. We want to see you have children with your wife, Chioma. But what do you think about that, actually? Because, I mean, he's a man, he's a celebrity, and we know very well that a lot of persons love celebrities. I remember years back when I was, in secondary school, I could hear a lot of our aunties, a lot of women online and stuff like that who would, always say that they just wish they could give birth for Two-Face Idibia. I remember a lot of persons I heard say that because they love him so much, he has so much energy, he's handsome, he's wealthy, and I'm like, okay, okay. I believe we have a lot of them now that love, just to have children for celebrities. But Davido's fans are saying that they would not want to see him have any other child outside of wedlock. They would rather have him have children with his wife, Chioma. Tell me what you think about that on the comment section as we take pictures from comments as well from Davido's pictures with his daughter and also comments from fans cheering him on. Oh, crazy. Big thanks. You. I have grace. Oh, crazy. Big thanks. When he made a post and said, best day of my life at Real Imade Adeleke. And I am Ibotic says, true peace needed. Okay, I am Ibotic, true peace needed says, Sophia suppose no say na daughter they do and not really Davido. Don't deny this child the privilege of making beautiful memories with her dad. Okay, this can hurt her later in life. And then I have Big Faye who says, responsible father. I can't say same for the other guy though. Who is the other guy? You're trying to start a fight, right? Well, we're not going to pay attention to you. Olayemi says, good for him. However, men must learn to wrap it up until they are ready to marry. Creating several children and placing them in a single parent home is unfair on the children. Get married, have children, not the other way around. Okay, get married, get children. Topbe says, after all the tantrum Sophia allowed him to see Imade. Sophia, reunite with your very, very rich boyfriend so you can have peace. Okay, interesting. All right, and then we have Kri who says, Davido calling this the best day is sweet, but real parenting isn't in highlights. Let's see the energy in private life too. Okay, I think I quite agree to this. Yes, I think I agree to that. All right, still talking about Davido. There's a video that surfaced online a few days ago where Davido took the likes of Cubana Chief Priest and his friends to see the president of Nigeria and also the vice president of Nigeria, which we saw Cubana Chief Priest, kneeling down to pay homage, greeting the vice president of Nigeria, which sparked a lot of controversy and a lot of reactions from netizens. But now also, very dark man said something in the video saying that he was going to cut ties with the video and Cubana Chief Priest if they publicly campaigned for the APC ahead of the 2027 elections. Of course, reacting to the recent visit, like I mentioned earlier, he warned celebrities against endorsing politicians, saying they could mislead fans for money. He also did emphasize that politicians should speak directly to the people and let voters decide without celebrity influence. All right, let us take a look at that video, and then you also see the videos of Cubana Chief Priest when he and Davido, he and Very Dark Man attended Davido's wedding. A lot of people are like, why not just shush your mouth? You mustn't say everything. But let us take a look at that video.
All right, so since this video of Davido and Tinubu, when Davido did the talk, say chief priest and whoever they there say, these are your boys, APC. A lot of people don't send me the video. Say, very dark man, you no go talk now as you involve your people. Now you cannot talk. It's not like Whiskey or Bonner or somebody else. You go definitely set your camera, you go talk. Well, first of all, if you know me, you go know say I no get problem with who you choose. Say you want support. Let's go back to Eniola Badmos. While a lot of people were insulting Eniola Badmos, go back to my videos. I said it severally. You cannot insult people because they decide to vote who they like or decide to support who they like. You can't do that. So if chief priest and whoever say they won't join APC, that's their business. Now, this is where me and we have a problem. You understand? Now, where me and them or anybody now go get problem. Because I said it before. Any influencer for this country, come 2027, do not use your platform to campaign for any politician. Now, where me and now get problem. Because I go stand against you. Do you understand? Now, the people, let them decide. Don't deceive them because of the love that they have for you. You can't make them go vote for politicians. Meanwhile, you don't go behind, go collect your money. You can't advertise fake politicians to them or politicians who don't get the interest of the country at heart. But because you know, say, okay, you get millions of followers, these people like you. You can't start to the post, can't they deceive them, make they vote to those people because of your influence. That's why we'll have a problem. Let the people decide. And any politicians who won't make them support him, let him speak with his mouth. Let him do the campaign. He should not use people. He should tell the people what he wants to do for the people. He should tell the people that this is what I want you to do. Do you understand? This is what I will do for you. But all this one, every say you go see, say, all of them go to carry campaign. I don't talk them. If you come outside, say, vote Peter Obi, I will come for you. Vote Atiku, I will come for you. Vote Tinubu, I will come for you. Let the people decide. Now then don't suffer. Now then don't know, say, okay, this one na fire, this one na water. If you decide to vote Tinubu after what is going on in this regime, no problem. Everybody know where the thing they pay now. So if you say, okay, yes, this one work for me, that's absolutely no problem. If you decide, say, okay, now another party, now you go come on you from the problem, no problem. But go back to my post. I have never came for anybody because of who they decide to support. I don't do that. I don't advance past like that. I won't do that. And I always say it, that Nigerians, you need to speak for yourself. Especially when it concerns politics. You should speak for yourself. You're not going to wait for one celebrity where go support who you want to support. Meanwhile, all of them don't collect money for back. Do you understand? And let me add, so far so good. You see influencer will never collect money so far. You go use microscope till they find them. No jokes. And what they are doing now is say any influencer will not support them, they go look for way lie. I don't they see the formats now. The other day, Legend Miami, they talk. He talks say me, I define Sheyi Tinubu, I want meet him. Say I like him, I want meet him. To Nana nonsense talk, but to me, I know what's up. Do you understand? Me? Find who? Why? It still doesn't make sense to me. Do you understand? Yesterday now, I see one about Tunde Headnotes and Sheilo. Do you understand? Say they caught Tunde and this one. I'm not trying to support Tunde, but I kept on asking that, okay, what's going on here? You see, now the game be that. Do you understand? So, for me, like I said, if you want to support Tinubu come 2027, that's your business. Me, I'm not going to do politics. That's your business. If you want to support Tinubu, that's your business. If you want to support APC, PDP, that's your business. Now, you know what they don't do you. So, if you don't say, hey, make I set camera because of Chief Priest and Davido, man, I ain't got that time. But where me and them go get problem. 2027 made a campaign for anybody. Yeah.
All right. So after that, thank you very much, Alex. So, seeing what Very Dark Man has said about the fact that they're trying to use a lot of celebrities to make their fans vote for them after they visit to the presidential villa. Cubana Chief Priest made a post and he said, all of a sudden, them don't love me so much that they are so hurt that CP knelt down for presidency. Well, me, I know say no be waiting, they really pain una. Waiting they pain una be say, why is it always Cubana Chief Priest? So funny how na me kneel down for presidency, but now una leg they pain. Na so una abuse them till they became the presidency. Na so una go abuse me till I become wetin dey my mind to become. Una abuse na blessings in disguise. I understand this game now better. The ones you people show fake love, shower fake praises, and overhype keep losing. Did you see what he wrote there? I feel super comfortable on the feet of Ashiwaju / Shetima. Do not forget the symbol is, trying to, campaign for them and all whatnot. So yes, 2027 is around the corner, and a lot of persons are on top of their games. But then, let us move a little bit away from this whole story of Cubana Chief Priest and, Davido and Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man, we saw pictures of him and a lady that we don't know her face. We just, know that they were together in Turkey. And it has sparked a lot of, people have been saying, oh, really, though? So Very Dark Man, he's not gay, because a lot of persons have been saying that he is Gabriel. But we saw him with this very beautiful, her physique is very beautiful, I must say. So, we've seen pictures of flying on social media as to the, maybe he has a relationship with the young lady. We don't know, but we're happy for him because his babe allegedly is quite cute and has a very beautiful physique. I was hoping we're going to have the pictures on the screen, actually. So, the lady, she's quite beautiful, and I wish her all the best. I hope that the two of them get to be happy together. But let us take comments on social media before we get those pictures up and running. All right, okay, so also, well, this comment came as a result of another reason why Very Dark Man has been trending as well. So Nollywood made more like a video of someone mimicking Very Dark Man's style of talking and style of communicating with his friends. And then, it was a very funny video, I must say, because I was not even expecting the guy to do what he did. I wish we have that video so that we would be able to play it.
You're defeating. I come for you, all right, it's me again.
Please, whatever thing you have against our company, please drop it. I won't warn you again.
Let me tell you for the last time, your company is a dubious company. I know they fear anybody. They hear me? Be Very Dark Man. You know me. I know they fear anybody. You don't hear my name. Now you come here, they tell me, say the whole world they talk about me. Yes, I know they fear anybody. If you come for Very Dark Man, you're defeating. Very Dark Man come for you, are the victim.
The Very Dark Man, or whatever you call yourself, if you don't retrieve that statement, very soon, all your body will be filled with boils. I promise you. You know there are none of my prophecies that don't come to pass.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay. Actually, I'm a musician.
Look, Mohbad, your wife, you understand me? Mohbad's wife should come out and tell us what is really.
Everything. She must be beautiful. Well, that is that for Very Dark Man. Good looking at him. Let's take some comments before we move over to the next story for today. All right, so Queen says, I blame Davido for being too humble and loyal to people. Who is Very Dark Man to say he would have issues with Cubana Chief Priest and Davido if they campaigned for anyone in 2027? the audacity. Besides, campaigning for a political party as an individual is within citizens' rights. VDM is always feeling like a demigod. I beg, he should get okay, and his share of favoritism. And why will any normal thinking adult allow celebrities to decide their future for them? Also, do remember that a few months ago, when he was arrested and detained, Davido also put out a word out there and said, outside all the noise, it's good to see that the good one does actually impact lives, and people actually appreciate the support I'm seeing for Very Dark Man. Everyone is encouraging. Okay, the support I'm seeing for Very Dark Man everywhere is encouraging. Makes one want to do more for the masses. Free my guy. Some people are like, okay, if Davido decides to campaign for APC or Cubana to praise, the fact that you guys are friends doesn't stop the fact that it's their rights, and you really can't do much about it. Well, moving on. Rude Boy, of course, one of the P-Square's brothers, he has come out to say that more like warning that about the reckless use of social media for clout and attention could destroy many Nigerian youths. In a post he made on his Instagram story, he cautioned that what some see as harmless fun or cruise may have serious consequences. Of course, his comments come amid ongoing debate about the need to regulate social media in Nigeria due to a serious arising case of false information, cloud chasing and all whatnot. Well, we hope that people will learn to understand that social media impacts the youth and people generally in a very serious way. Also, do remember that also speedaliting has been trending because of the video he made out there on social media, and that video has gotten a lot of persons talking, and people are like, okay, he came out to apologize that he was just joking, that it was cruise, because he is a celebrity, and of course gist like that makes people always talk about them. So, and that is where he eats from. So, and people are like, okay, you need to draw a line between catching cruise and saying something that is that sensitive. And in case you don't know what he said, there was a video that circulated on social media where he mentioned the fact that he would never want to work for anybody because he could not imagine having slept with a 15-year-old girl and having blood stains on the bed, and he had to pay the hotel attendant 2,000 naira to be able to clean the mess on the bed. And it sparked a lot of debate, a lot of hashtag arrest speed dialing on social media. And he came out to apologize that was just a joke, that he is planning to put out his music out there, and he just needed that to trend so that his music would gain traction. And I'm like, okay, that was, that didn't make sense at all. So yes, I think I stand with Rude Boy. Speaking of the fact that people should be careful of the information they put out there. There are people listening to them, there are people watching them, there are people that draw inspiration and support from these celebrities that get to post things like this. Let us take a breather, and when we come back, we'll dive straight to the fact that Melioluwa has come out to speak up about the rumors regarding Priscilla Ojo's pregnancy. Whether or not she's pregnant, we don't know. This is why we're here. Well, stay tuned.
The red carpet, awards, the razzmatazz, music, fashion, interviews, and more. Spotlight on Voice of the People Television. Let's feed you with all the juicy stories in the global entertainment space, bringing you the glitz and glamour as they hot. Stay tuned to Spotlight, 1 p.m. Monday to Friday. Spotlight on VOP TV. Entertainment like never before.
Welcome back to the Spotlight on Voice of the People TV. Well, we have talked about a lot of things, and if you're just joining us, where in the world have you been? Where have you been? Oh, well, let us get straight into the rest of the stories for today. Well, Priscilla Ojo, the wedding is done and dusted, and we're happy for them. We're grateful for them. But also, we saw, a lot of wedding videos, a lot of, beautiful moments between herself, her husband, her mother, Yabojo, of course, her best friend, Eniolua, a lot of celebrities. We also let you in, we told you that Twinkie Akindele had to travel to Tanzania just to grace that occasion. A lot of celebrities made it to that wedding, and I must say that I'm super, super happy for them. Good looking out to them, and we wish them all the best. But then, there are videos where Eniolua was interviewed where he denied rumors that his best friend Priscilla Ojo is pregnant. Speaking at, of course, the wedding at Tanzania, he said he would be the third person to know. Yes, maybe after her husband, her mother. Yes, he will be the next person to know whether or not she's pregnant. And he also said that Priscilla had not told him anything about the pregnancy and urged the fans to wait for the right time. Well, let us take a look at that video.
An uncle. Heard you will be an uncle very soon.
An uncle.
Like Priscilla is pregnant.
The questions you people ask me shocks me so much. Prissy is pregnant. Are we Prissy? Well, today is the first day I'm hearing it too upstairs. They say,
really?
That people are saying Prissy is pregnant, and I say, me, I've never seen.
You don't know?
I don't know that Prissy is pregnant. If Prissy,
she didn't tell you.
If she's pregnant, I'm sure I'm the first person after her mother and the husband to know. She would tell me, yeah, I'll be the third one. But I don't think she's not told me anything of some sort. And I think if it's a private issue, then yeah, everybody wants them to have children. I'm sure when it's the right time, they will have the children. But as far as pregnancy, I don't know anything about that. Yeah.
But you wish?
I will, of course. What do we want? For her to be, God forbid, we want children. I pray for triplets for her so that she will come into help her. Yeah, she will have triplets. That's hard. Triplets.
Other videos.
An uncle.
Like Priscilla is pregnant.
The questions you people ask me shocks me so much. Prissy is pregnant. Are we Prissy? Well, today is the first day I'm hearing it too upstairs. They say,
really?
That people are saying Prissy is pregnant, and I say, me, I've never seen.
You don't know?
I don't know that Prissy is pregnant. If Prissy,
she didn't tell you.
If she's pregnant, I'm sure I'm the first person after her mother and the husband to know. She would tell me, yeah, I'll be the third one. But I don't think she's not told me anything of some sort. And I think if it's a private issue, then yeah, everybody wants them to have children. I'm sure when it's the right time, they will have the children. But as far as pregnancy, I don't know anything about that. Yeah.
But you wish?
I will, of course. What do we want? For her to be, God forbid.
Wicked producer. Waste where? No, there's no waste. You have no waste. Jesus. This one is Don Jazzy, another beat. Oh.
My darling, how are you? I'm fine, I said, well done, your dress is.
Let me dance with you.
All right, well, you've seen a lot of videos, well, some videos from the event because you could see Enioluwa representing fully, like he is representing, and I must say that finally she needs to rest because I saw a video. I'm surprised that I didn't even get that video. There's a video I saw where she was looking very tired, and I was at some point I started feeling for her because I know how tiring these things can be, and being the fact that this is like the fifth, yeah, that's the video of her being so tired. Like I know in her mind she'll be like, can we just get this over and done with? Can we just finish this? I want to go home. Well, it's such a beautiful moment to behold, and I'm excited for her. And the only thing that we could actually wish her is, all the best. All the best, all the best, all the best. And I know that God is going to bless her home. And we cannot wait for them to come out to tell us that, you know what, I'm pregnant and I'm expecting. Because, I mean, look at that tummy. Look at that tummy. You could, say from here that something might be up with, that tummy. But we don't know. These are just rumors that we're not sure of. But hopefully, we're hoping that she would, maybe, tell us at the end of the day that she's expecting. Or maybe just hold it as a secret. We'll get to know when she puts to bed. Congrats to her as well on the birthday, on the wedding gift. Her husband has given her, he gave her a car. We're excited for them. Of course, it's been for months of these wedding months, in February. Of course, the traditional Tanzania rites happened in February this year, where she embraced her new cultural identity by adopting the Muslim name Hadiza Makambala. Of course, in April, the celebrations continued in Lagos with a grand Yoruba traditional wedding attended by numerous celebrities and dignitaries, including the Oni of Ife. Of course, we saw a lot of things that panned out, a lot that has been happening since February this year, and we're excited that finally they have tied a knot, and we are more than happy for them. Let us take a look at comments from, first of all, the video where we saw Enioluwa being interviewed, and he said, you know what, I don't know about any pregnancy. If anybody should know about pregnancy, I should be the third person to know after Priscilla's husband and her mother, because I am her best friend. Let us take a look at the comments. Also, we'll take comments from people congratulating Priscilla and her dear husband finally tying the knot this year. Of course, this month as well. All right, so the Rot Wayman says, this is why sometimes you don't blame Nigerians for singing Britico or American accent. Most just want a smooth conversation, and having same accent is the best way to ensure that. But most people can't pick our accent, so we pick theirs. That is because of the accent that Eniolua was trying to bring up. He was trying to mimic the Tanzanian accent during the interview. Because we have Kami Khalid who says he's trying so hard to switch to that Nigerian tongue of speaking English, but he's just holding himself back. Or we also have Angry Nigerian who says he wanted to say he should be the first to know, but quietly realized she has got another man now. Right, at Mil Ola Sweet says, is Enioluwa's accent for me. Michael Ilechuku says, Baba said he will be the third person to know. This other person says, no, okay, moving on. Ifeji says, simple answer, no. I'm sorry I haven't heard the news, but that's a private matter left for the couple to decide on how best to tell the public. All right, moving on. Maxine Afric says, why is he stuttering? And why is he also trying to speak English like the Tanzanians? All right, Drew Drop says, when you are lying, it go come be like say you know they hear English again. He go Tanzania 2 days. He don't they speak with your accent, right? Moving on. Melly crochets and says, when you go to Rome, do what the Romans do, and take the phrase personally. All right, moving on. I like the accent convergence. I'm sure the interviewer will appreciate it too. Well, hopefully the interviewer would appreciate that accent. Let us take comments from, people congratulating Priscilla and her husband for their wedding. Princess. All right, so this comment, this person says, Omo, you will know she's genuinely tired. Pele baby, this is the last one. Naomi _Nelson _Router says, they both look very tired. The energy is low, but they're cute. All right, we also have this one who says, they forced Prissy. The first Prissy to do this wedding, she is burnt out. Another person says she's tired, pregnancy fever, they should round this, all right? Womb Watchers International. All right, Stella says that she looks so tired. This other person says, first trimester is never easy. All right, Womb Watchers International. This other person says, this last look overshadows the white wedding. It is not my fave. It gives Cinderella. The bride is beautiful, but she is definitely tired. This other person says, she really looks very tired. This girl really looked like her mom. And then we also have this person who says, this babe get belle and she looks so tired. How does it even make sense to put her through all these in her delicate stage? What kind of validation are they seeking? Come on, get some rest, Prissy, and may God bless your home. You guys should focus on what matters, the marriage itself. And then we have another person who says, pregnancy fever, she needs to sit. All right, somebody else says, you know why this doesn't feel like a real wedding? Congrats again, Sha. All right, for the Womb Watchers, good looking out to you guys, but we hope that very soon they will get to tell us whether or not she's pregnant, and of course whether or not she is expecting as well. This is where we'll wrap up the show for today. Of course, the Spotlight should make its way to your screens every day from Monday to Friday. Have yourself an amazing afternoon. And of course, at 2 p.m. news comes up next. I am Master Nachi Okafor. Have yourself an amazing afternoon. Bye-bye for now.